That is loud. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to VogelStang. Today I'm going to be reviewing the MBRP Aluminized Race catback exhaust system for the 2018 to 2020 Mustang GT. So why don't we start off with a nice cold start. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, she's dirty, very, very dirty, but we've had some Mother Nature has not been kind. We have lots of snow. Well, not a lot, a few inches. But anyway, she's filthy. I gotta get her cleaned. So here we go. Couple different options you have for the MBRP catback exhaust systems. You can get the street version or the race version. The street version has a muffler, whereas the race version does not. Instead of a muffler, it actually has this resonator. It's really funky looking. So I'll show a picture of it right here. And so it's got this resonator that it helps produce a very specific exhaust tone. So between the two different versions of race and street, there are also two different material options that you have. You could get the aluminized steel, which is the cheaper option, or you can get the 304 stainless steel, which is the Pro Series. So that's a little bit more expensive. You're probably going to look at dropping another $3 or so for that. So I think, you know, the Aluminized Series is in the $600 to $700 range, whereas the Pro Series with the stainless, the 304 stainless steel is in the $900 to $1,000 range. So I went with the Aluminized Series, even though the material is not as good as the other material, but I just went before it because it's kind of like the budget exhaust, but it sounds great. So they also do have an exhaust system for those that have the active exhaust option from the factory. That's a lot more expensive. I think that was in like the $1,500, $1,600 range. So all the MBRP catback exhaust systems, whether you get the Pro Series or you get the Aluminized Series, whether you get the Race or the Street, they all come with an H-pipe, which deletes the stock resonator. So you get a nice deep tone out of that H-pipe, a nice aggressive sounding rumble, which I've always preferred the Race, or I've always preferred the H-pipe over the X, even though I know you do get a little extra performance out of the X. I've always been an H-pipe fan. Just to let you guys know, I did have the street version of the MBRP catback exhaust system on my 2016 GT, and it sounded really good. I was very happy with it. However, I did want some more volume, and even though it sounded great, I was totally satisfied with it, but there was part of me that was like, oh, I want to be a little bit louder. If your neighbors are rather close to you, they are going to hear this in the morning, and every single time you start it up, it's loud. Especially for that first, that first crack of a cold start, it's really loud. When you hear it in person, it's quite a big difference between the race and the street. I was actually a little worried after I put it on whether it was too loud, just in my driveway, you know, just for startup purposes. That was the only thing I was concerned about was, you know, my neighbors. But, you know, I think I have pretty decent neighbors, and they don't seem to mind, or at least they haven't complained yet. So I have to say, I really do love this exhaust system. Oh wait, we got a little bit of a tunnel coming up. Oh, bridge, whatever. Oh, more stuff here. Look at, wait a second, we're not done. are about 1500, and it's practically silent. You could barely even hear the mufflers at this point at 60. So let's bump it up. Of course, stepping on the gas a little bit more, you're going to hear it. 65. All right, so there's a little bit of drone, tiny bit of drone. I'm at about 1600 RPMs at 65, and 5% throttle, and there's a little bit of drone. Okay, now a little bit more. There's maybe like 10% throttle. It gets a little bit louder, but I'm going up a hill, so you have to expect that. But on flat level land, just cruising, this drone is nothing to be worried about if you're worried about drone. In my personal opinion. I mean, I also really like drone, but not to the point where my ears are going to be bleeding, right? So this is far from it. This is very tame as far as drone is concerned. So if you're worried about getting the race system just because of the drone, you don't have to worry. It's not bad. Let's go see what we have. Is the GoPro still there? Wow. Look at the filth. That is horrible. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Where is my GoPro? I'm just kidding. It's on the other side. Wait, let's see. There it is. Woo! Still there. Thank God. And still recording. So this is one thing I gotta fix. It bothers me tremendously that this is not perfectly in the center. So once it gets a little bit warmer out, I'm gonna fix that up. So don't scream at me. I know it's a problem. It's gonna get fixed. If you liked the video, found it helpful, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more content of the Mustang, please consider subscribing. Appreciate it. Thanks. See you guys all next video. Oh, by the way, I have a little preview of what else sits in this driveway. That's it. That's all you get.